A measurement in feet. I used to know a sensible child whose ideas were never reckless or wild. In fact, she was boring and lacking in style with her plans of what she would be. While we were all divers in shark-ridden seas, with space travel, piracy, training monkeys, she'd just go wistful and say dreamily, "I'm going to be a chiropodist." "A what?" we'd all say. "A bloody chiropodist? Why on earth that? Think of the fun you'll miss. Why not a brain surgeon, vet or ventriloquist? Geez, you must be insane." We hoped she'd recover. People can change, but year in, year out, it was always the same. The careers bloke would come round and we'd play the game of choosing our future life's chores. "A rock god," some answered. "A doctor," said more. "Nothing," said one bloke, "so long as I score." There were lawyers and actors and enders of war, till her turn came up and we'd listen with awe. And she'd answer, "I'm going to be a chiropodist." "But why?" we'd all ask her. "Why on earth that? You could be anything. Don't be a prat. We'll be having adventures and you'll just get fat. So what will you do with your time?" Now this was her moment. This was her line. She savoured her words as if sampling wine, and spoke with the passion of youth in its prime. A podiatrist looks after feet. Feet? What a beauty! Feet? What a dag! While we're getting famous and having jet lag, you'll be staring at toenails. Boy, what a drag! But I like feet. That was all that she'd say. Well, we all got older and went separate ways. Pirates and spacers aren't round much these days. There are bank clerks, truck drivers and people in trades, but that's about it, I'm afraid. But the sensible child? Now she had a calling, which at face value seemed pretty appalling. In fact, it struck us as incredibly boring. But she did it, I've got to admit. Which just goes to show that you never can tell. When I heard of her last, she was doing quite well, massaging low arches or high ones that fell, in the uncharted waters and mystical realms of feet, in the land of chiropodry.